This is the Thayer Podcast for Thursday, August 1st, 2024. Last time, we were kind of joking about how we get old successfully. There's been a lot of research done in the not-too-distant past trying to discover how the oldest among us survived so long. The consensus appears to be happiness. Just by chance, I happened upon a Facebook interview with one of those public reels that really tells the story. The woman at the center of this thing is 103 years old. A dear friend of mine referred to her interview as air talking, nothing that really matters. You can judge for yourself. Watch here.
How old are you?
103.
What does it feel like to be 103?
It's awesome. Things have happened that I could never have dreamed of. And the most important moment of my life is this one.
Well, what do you think has contributed to you getting to almost 103 years old and still being as active and healthy as you are?
Being able to let go of the stuff that doesn't matter. My mother was, I guess, my greatest teacher. My mother called it Kuch Purwani. It doesn't matter. You let it go. You take what's coming towards you. You know, you can hang on to it and punch things around it, or take it in your hand and just let it drop and say Kuch Purwani, or it doesn't matter.
What are some things that you think reduce our lifespan?
It's getting stuck and not having something to get up for, not reaching for life. If you're reaching for life, life reaches back to you. But if you're not, you're stuck. Every day, having something to reach for is so important.
Why do you think that so many people in their 20s are so stressed and unhappy?
Because we, in our older years, are looking at life as something that you have to get over, or it's a drag. And we present life to our younger people as drudgery. And then we wonder why these children are really hurting so badly, because we've dropped the ball. If we keep on understanding that life grows, you don't just get over life, you know. If you live through it, then life becomes amazing. The people who are suffering with that, my heart aches for them, that they are stuck. But you don't need to be stuck. You know, you just have to have somebody that can reach out to you, or you can reach out to somebody, finding something that makes your heart sing, that will allow another person's heart to sing.
If you could give one piece of advice to anybody younger than you, what would you say?
Now, I've come up with 5 L's. First 2 are life and love. They can't work without each other. I think we've forgotten that, and we have not taught our children about love. And a lot of these kids just don't know anything about love. The third L is laughter. As we allow ourselves to laugh, we gain happiness and we gain joy. So laughter without love is cruel, it's mean, but with love, it's happiness and joy. And the fourth L is labor. Labor without love is drudgery. You have to go to work. You have to get yourself into that spot. But labor with love is bliss. It's why you do what you do. It's what makes the singer sing. It's what makes the artist paint. And then the fifth one is listening. Listening without love is empty sound. But listening with love is understanding.
How do you have the instinct that when something negative happens to you, you do think positively?
We're looking over our shoulder into the darkness back there instead of forward into the light. And if we're going to keep looking that way, we're going to get a stiff neck. And boy, it's going to be hard to see anything else. We need to keep moving and shifting and reaching for the light. When I was just reaching 70 and my husband asked for a divorce, life had totally shattered at that point. It was worth nothing. I grabbed the little glimpse of what was there. There wasn't much light there, I'm telling you. It was total darkness. But all of a sudden, I paused long enough to take a deep breath and say, okay, I have to do something. Life is so amazing. Every day teaches me something new.
Well, because you have that attitude, right?
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
For some reason, it feels like both my friend and that dear lady are correct. There's a lot of air there, but it has a lot of oxygen in it. Sort of a breath of fresh air. Seems like the older we get, the more prone we become to ignoring what appears to be trivia. Sometimes, though, When you add up all the trivia, you discover substance. I think if you take the little pieces of this elderly woman's opinions and hold them up to the light, they certainly do appear trivial. But when you gather them all together, her thoughts have the substance of longevity. Recent research certainly supports her assertion that happiness is the key to a long and productive life. Improvise, adapt, overcome, simplify,